Most people spend their lives trying to change the world around them while ignoring the one thing they truly control themselves. They blame circumstances. They blame luck. They blame timing, the economy, their past, or the people around them. Yet the greatest victories are rarely won outside. They are won within. Every day, there is a silent battle taking place inside your mind. One voice tells you to stay comfortable. It tells you to wait until tomorrow. It tells you that one more distraction won't matter. The other voice reminds you of the person you promised yourself you would become. The direction of your life depends on which voice you choose to follow. Self-mastery is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming intentional. It means making decisions based on your purpose instead of your mood. It means acting even when motivation disappears. Motivation is exciting, but it is temporary. Discipline is quiet, and it lasts. There will be mornings when you don't feel like getting out of bed. There will be days when progress feels invisible. There will be moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. Those are the moments that shape your future. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired. Anyone can stay focused when everything is going well. But real growth happens when you continue despite discomfort. The strongest people are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to let struggle decide their future. Your habits are writing your story every single day. Each decision may seem small. Reading one chapter, finishing one workout, turning off your phone, spending one focused hour learning a new skill. On their own, these actions seem insignificant. Repeated hundreds of times, they become extraordinary. Success rarely arrives in one dramatic moment. It is built quietly through ordinary days. While others search for shortcuts, successful people build systems. While others wait for the perfect opportunity, successful people create momentum. While others complain about their circumstances, successful people improve themselves. Because they understand one truth. Your future is built by what you repeatedly do, not by what you occasionally dream about. Many people underestimate consistency because it doesn't create instant results. Think about planting a tree. You don't water it once and expect shade the next day. You care for it daily. Eventually, what looked like slow progress becomes impossible to ignore. Your personal growth follows the same pattern. Every disciplined choice is an investment. Every excuse is a withdrawal. Over time, the account reflects exactly what you've been depositing. One of the greatest mistakes people make is believing confidence comes before action. It doesn't. Confidence is earned. Every promise you keep to yourself strengthens your self-respect. Every challenge you overcome proves that you're capable of more than you believed. Every uncomfortable step expands your comfort zone. Confidence is built through evidence. The evidence comes from action. Stop waiting until you feel ready. No athlete feels ready every morning. No entrepreneur feels fearless before taking risks. No leader begins with complete certainty. They become ready by moving forward. Life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who prepare. Your attention is one of your greatest assets. Where your attention goes, your life follows. If your attention is controlled by distractions, your goals will always remain distant. If your attention is directed toward growth, your future begins to change. Guard your focus. Not everything deserves your energy. Protect your mind from negativity. Protect your time from unnecessary distractions. Protect your vision from people who only see your limitations. You cannot create an extraordinary future while constantly feeding your ordinary excuses. Growth requires sacrifice. Sometimes you'll sacrifice comfort. Sometimes entertainment. Sometimes approval. Not everyone will understand why you're working when they're relaxing. Not everyone will understand why you're studying while they're scrolling. That's okay. You are building a life they cannot yet see. The greatest transformations happen in private. No applause. No recognition. Just daily decisions made with integrity. Remember this, character is revealed when nobody is watching. Your standards matter most when there is no one holding you accountable except yourself. That is where trust is built. Not trust from other people, trust in yourself. And once you trust yourself, your confidence becomes difficult to break. Failure is another teacher many people fear unnecessarily. Failure is not proof that you should stop. It is information. It shows you what didn't work. It forces you to adapt. It teaches resilience. Every successful person has failed more times than most people realize. The difference is simple. They refuse to let failure become their identity. Instead of asking, Why is this happening to me? They asked. What can this teach me? That single question changes everything. Problems become lessons. Obstacles become opportunities. Pressure becomes preparation. Life isn't trying to destroy you. Often, it's trying to develop qualities you cannot build in comfort. Strength grows through resistance. Patience grows through waiting. Wisdom grows through experience. Courage grows through action. You don't discover your potential by avoiding difficult situations. You discover it by walking through them. Imagine looking back 5 years from now. There will be two versions of your future. One version will thank you for the discipline you practice today. The other will wonder why you waited so long to begin. The difference between those futures is created by today's choices. Not next month, not next year, today. Your excuses may sound reasonable. Everyone has them. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. I'll start when life settles down. But life rarely becomes easier on its own. You become stronger. That's the goal. Stop waiting for lighter burdens. Build stronger shoulders. Every challenge you overcome expands your capacity. Every responsibility you accept increases your confidence. Every difficult conversation you have develops your maturity. Growth always asks for something in return. Usually, it asks for comfort. Success is not reserved for the most talented. It belongs to those who continue long after others stop. Persistence beats perfection. Consistency beats intensity. Commitment beats convenience. The people you admire didn't become exceptional overnight. They accumulated thousands of ordinary victories. They kept showing up again and again and again. Eventually, those small victories created extraordinary lives. Ask yourself an important question. Who are you becoming? Not what are you earning? Not what are you buying? Who are you becoming? Because success without character is fragile. Achievement without discipline is temporary. But a person with integrity, resilience, and self-control can rebuild almost anything. Invest in your mind. Read books that challenge your thinking. Learn skills that increase your value. Surround yourself with people who inspire growth rather than excuses. Feed your potential every day. Remember that your environment influences your identity. Choose wisely. Your life will always reflect your standards. Raise your standards, and your habits begin to rise with them. Raise your habits, and your future changes naturally. Stop negotiating with yourself. If you said you would do something, do it. Even when it's inconvenient. Especially when it's inconvenient. Because every promise you keep strengthens the relationship you have with yourself. Eventually, discipline stops feeling like effort. It becomes your identity. You become the kind of person who finishes what they start. The kind of person who shows up consistently. The kind of person who doesn't need constant motivation because purpose has replaced excuses. That is real freedom. Not doing whatever you feel like doing. Doing what matters most regardless of how you feel. The world doesn't need more people waiting for permission. It needs people willing to take responsibility. People willing to improve. People willing to lead by example. Your influence begins with your own life. Become someone your future self will respect. Become someone your family can depend on. Become someone whose actions match their words. Remember this as you leave today. Your life is not changed by inspiration alone. It is changed by decisions followed by consistent action. One disciplined morning, one focused hour, one healthy choice, one courageous conversation, one promise kept. Those moments may appear ordinary, but extraordinary lives are built from ordinary moments repeated with extraordinary commitment. So stop waiting, stop doubting, stop negotiating with your potential. Stand up, take ownership, protect your focus, honor your commitments, grow through every challenge, and become the person your dreams have been waiting for. Your future is not written by chance. It is written by your choices. Make today's choices worthy of tomorrow's success.